Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you how to upgrade this important part on your E90 BMW. That's the part number there. This is an aluminum power steering pulley upgrade for your N54 powered BMW. It's $37 and I'll put a link in the description as usual. Let me show you what this pulley looks like. So here's a look at the part. As you can see, it's made from aluminum. So in today's video I'll show you how to install that pulley. So believe it or not, this single pulley here, if it's the original plastic piece, could cause your engine to blow up. It would have to be a chain of events and some bad luck, but it is possible. And I've had it happen to me, but luckily it didn't ruin my engine, and I'll explain. So from the factory, this piece is plastic, your power steering pulley. If you have a 2007 or about 80% of the way through 2008, there's a factory defect. If you hit a really hard bump, the pulley could smack the subframe. The backside of this pulley would make contact with the aluminum subframe. That would cause this to crack and a piece to chip out of it, and then that would cause the belt to shred because it would be rough, and then the belt would shred, tear into pieces, get sucked in behind the front crank pulley, push through the crank seal, get chewed up, sucked into your oil pickup tube, and starve the engine of oil, and then you need a new motor. A lot of people have had this happen to them for various reasons. It could be because of the pulley issue or other reasons, but whenever one of the belts go on an N54, you risk actually blowing the engine. They made an aluminum upgrade to solve this issue, and it's a good peace of mind item to upgrade on any N54 in my opinion, but especially on an 07 or 08. There's a couple ways to get around it. You can install a stiffer engine mount from a 335 IS to help with the issue, but it's not guaranteed. On the later production N54s, they notch the subframe to eliminate this issue. I've heard it still could happen under an extreme situation where it could make contact, but it's just less likely. So you'd have to hit a really heavy rut in the road or a bump for that to happen, but it's not impossible. On my car, this happened when I was driving on a long road trip. I heard the bang, and then I went maybe 500 miles on a long road trip, and eventually the belt shred. So I replaced that part a number of years ago, but just with a standard plastic piece because I was in a bit of a bind. But I'm on a quest to replace anything that can fail on this motor with aluminum wherever it's available. And I saw that it is available for this car, so I really wanted to get it. So I removed the screw up here and the electrical connector for the fan shroud. I got to go underneath and disconnect the one screw for the cooler to be able to pull out the fan shroud. Down below, screwed to the fan shroud, is one T25 Torx. If you've never removed one of these fan shrouds before, this is where the cooler screws into with that one T25 Torx bit. This slides into your intercooler. Your charge pipe clicks into here. Okay, so this would definitely not be required on your car. I'm just doing this for a better shot. I'm gonna move this inlet out of the way. Okay, so now you should be able to make out that pulley. I'm gonna use my 3/8 drive with a 13 to crack these bolts free with the belt connected still. So those are crack free, now we can take the belt off. Using a T60 on a 1/2-inch drive to loosen the belt. So here's a look at the plastic piece. Compared to the metal. So the factory one is 4.4 ounces. The aluminum one is 5.2. So there's not much of a difference there. You expect there to be more. But this is pretty dense plastic for what it's worth, but still, it's brittle and it's susceptible to failure. Lining that up can be a little tough because you can't really see down there. You just kind of gotta go by feel. Try to line up the screw holes. Take it from there. I put a tiny bit of grease around the pulley just on the inside so that it would slide over a little easier. Now we'll have to put the belt back on and then use the belt to hold the pulley and then tighten the pulley to spec. Torquing these to 21 Newton meters. Okay, so there's the bolts torqued with the new metal pulley on there. I'm going to start reassembly. Alright guys, that'll conclude this video showing you how to upgrade your power steering pulley to aluminum on your BMW. If this is the first video you're catching of mine, please consider subscribing. I do upload regularly. Thanks for watching.